today's video is part 3 of my homeschool video series. Today will be the supplemental materials and supplies that we use for our homeschool. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, I will put them in the description below. So go ahead and go watch those first before you watch part 3, and I hope you enjoy today's video.
Another thing I didn't mention was that you need to check your homeschool laws in each state. Some states are a little more stringent than others. I live in Nevada, so the only thing I have to do is file a few pieces of paper with our district, and I only have to do it one time. That's it. Now, I do keep a lesson planner. I write down what the kids do. I write down how many, I do check boxes, and I'll show you in a minute, of how many days they're in school. And that is for my own personal record, and just for them for later. If they ever do go back to school, then I have something to prove and show that they have done something.
So I like to use the lesson planners from Erin Condren. These planners you can get from September through August, or you can do a January through December. I chose the January through December setup. It's very colorful. They have neutral options too. And then it comes with cool interactive stickers.
Yeah, so I find doing something like this kind of keeps me on track. Plus it gives me a record for them if I ever need it in the future. If we ever move to a state where they need record or whatever. So I just like using these. It keeps me on track. I like planners. So supplies for my kids for homeschooling, I have gotten a little box from our local Target. Just a little Sterilite box, and they each have their own color pencils and markers and pencils, and as you can see, they decorate their own box. So,
all right, for my younger one, my 2-year-old, I finally got him his own pencil box, which just has crayons in it. He has his own little journal that his siblings help him write in. I also got this Melissa and Doug clock that just has where you can put the shapes in. It's like a simple little puzzle with learning his numbers. And then he also has this puzzle / alphabet board that we use to say our ABCs.
Now, as far as extra activities, anything the kids will enjoy or want, we do puzzles, and we do all kinds of other things that they're interested in. I'll show you a few of the activities that they like the most.
So in our desk here, this is by Melissa and Doug, and these are wood, and they're kind of embossed in there. Different ones, and they can use the letters to encourage spelling. And then the other one my daughter really likes is this one, and that is also Melissa and Doug. And then this one, I had my mom get my boys for Christmas. It's called Snap Circuits. This is the model number.
And it is suggested that this starts around 7 or 8 years old because of the complexity. It is widely used in schools for STEM projects.
All right, so it's a good sturdy plastic box. And when you open it, you have all of the little circuits in here. And it comes with a ton of different project books. So there's one, and they are numbered, but my son just picks and chooses what he wants. So let's see. See, and then you can hook this up to your computer and learn to do computer interface, which I think will be good as they get older. And then this is the teacher's guide that comes with it, as well as a student guide if you're using it for a curriculum. And so this bottom piece actually comes out. So these are all the different things. And the reason they call them snap circuits, so you take this, and then you do have to be careful with these. So that's why it's recommended for an older age. So you take this, which is actually a circuit that is all put together in this little plastic thing, has these little snaps with metal. And what you do is they actually, let's see if I can get this on here, they actually snap on there. And then it comes with all these extra ones, and what you do is you'll line these up and you can snap them together. And then there's different ones. There's a sound one, you can do battery powered, or you can buy the extra adapter so you don't have to use batteries, as well as there's a mini solar panel in here.
So what they do is they can look at the different projects and they have to snap it together to make the circuit complete and work in order to complete the functions. Now, if something doesn't work properly, that's where their problem solving skills would come in, because then they have to go back and see what part of the circuit is not connecting properly in order to make the function of what they're trying to do work.
So the boys really like these because they get to put stuff together, plus it's just a really good STEM project.
Other than the readers that come with the reading sets, we also do keep other readers and other books on hand for the kids to choose from.
So right now, my older son really likes Goosebumps books, as well as these I Survived collections. These are some of his favorites right now when he's not reading something about reptiles.
And of course, I have different things such as,
I have a bunch of the different collections of Bob books. My mom said this is the reader she used growing up. My mom found these for my daughter. These are complete readers that I really like. Very simple, but my kids really, really enjoy them. They're called Dick and Jane. And they're very, very simplistic. They have nice picturing, very small phrases to start out. And then as you progress in the collection, then of course the stories get a little more complex with reading. I have also purchased some of these big books from Costco. These, I believe, are DK, and my kids really enjoy these books, as well as these National Geographic kids books. I got these off of Amazon, and they have a ton of different ones depending on what your kids' interests are. Dinosaurs, we have the weather, what else is in there? We have the ocean, and then we got this Lego Ideas book, I believe from Costco, and the kids love this because it gives them creative inspiration for building. And then my son really likes rocks and minerals. So I was able to find this DK book on Amazon.
and then of course we take our weekly trip to our local library so they can pick out new things, so I don't always have to buy things. Your library is a great resource for your kids to find different things that they're interested. Plus they get to be around other kids. Our local library has a story time every Monday, so we can go and participate in story time for the little ones. My older ones can sit at some of the computers and play kid-appropriate computer games too. And then for physical education, we do some cooking and we go over healthy habits. For our fitness, I usually just let the kids go outside and play. They ride their bikes. We do have a membership to our local rock climbing gym, so we do that a few times a week as well. And then in my boys' room, in one side of their closet, we keep all of our games and things, so it's just more activities for the kids.
So we have stamp sets. We have these cool Melissa and Doug puzzle letters so they can match the letter to what it corresponds with. And those are nice, really nice wood sets. And then we also have these letters that are for the fridge. My kids really, really enjoy these in building. I find these every once in a while at the dollar store, at Walmart. These are just little science kits. We've already done a few of the geodes. And then we have an entire basket full of different kinds of cards. These are from Target in the dollar section, usually at the beginning of the year. I have found these little puzzle Spanish cards. We have Play-Doh. I think my aunt got these for them for Christmas. These are really cool. So here's one of a bioluminescence. And then when you flip it over, you can read about what it is. And they have animals, plants, all kinds of things in this one little box. And has learned about different flags of the world just from these simple little dollar cards. And then of course we have all kinds of different puzzles. And then up here we have all kinds of different games.
So needless to say, we have a variety of stuff for the kids to do to meet all of their academic needs. They are not deprived whatsoever.
All right, well, that's the end of part 3. If you've watched all 3 videos, thank you for sticking with me and watching my short homeschool series. And I will keep you guys updated on our upcoming school year that we should be starting in the next couple weeks. So please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!